That's one.
Emu thing and basically that. So then that. I don't know.
She is. Yeah, what a bit of kit. I'm a bit of a spare part today, mate, but... Have you ever got one this size to just all pop off?
Should we have a try? Should we give it a go? I think the biggest I've ever done is a 4.95.
Yeah.
It's a big ask.
Yeah, you probably would have maybe gone a bit further with the exhaust.
No, well, it only goes to a certain depth anyway. Come on, then we'll have a try. The hardship is actually bent.
Trim them down?
No. It's cheating.
That's cheating.
Not allowed to do that. Right, see how many we can get.
Oh, I'll tell you what. What's there?
4, 5.
Yeah.
6 it is.
Mate, it's a great effort.
That wasn't a bad crack, was
Nah,
it?
especially for one that size. Like, you ever seen someone do it with a grinder?
I've done it with a grinder. Tell you what I was doing.
Not a lot of people think it's a good idea.
Oh,
But
it is a good idea.
It gets the job done, doesn't it?
What it was a 4-core 400 mil. It was made 1968. The reason why it was made in 1968, a piece of tape running across the top of the armour under the first piece of PVC, and it had 1968 all the way through.
Really?
And on either side of the cable like that, rolling round with the steel, 2 copper threads, 2 copper armourings to enhance the earth. It was like high tensile steel.
Yeah, proper steel.
It was unbelievable. It was like we're trying to cut them, and I said, "This it just isn't working." So we just got to grind it and set the shield onto the PVC and just slowly rotated it like that, and it worked.
Yeah.
But like I say, it's not an
Nah,
advisory thing.
nah. But yeah, and if you're doing it in a controlled way and that,
Yeah.
then
But 1960 it was the most difficult cable I've ever.
back when cables were made proper.
Back when they were made properly. me and the old friend, there was 2 of them as a parallel feed. Honestly, they were incredible.
What's that? Just to knock them back into place
Just
if they've been.
Because when they're spun off, they're fine. But the ones we had to bend off.
Yeah. You struggle to get hockey sticks, but you don't want to. Even the slightest thing can be a.
So what I would advise is again a tip video. I do it all the time on my channel, and I started picking up. So you take a piece of armouring off, and then you wrap it round here.
Yeah.
And twist it. What that does is it keeps the PVC
Especially
tight.
on these bigger ones,
Yeah,
like.
it keeps it tight against the armour. So as you bend them, they've got nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Can't pull against it, and they don't.
Especially when you're dealing with like an inch or something. If you bend one of them, it's just a pig in it to manipulate.
To get glands on and stuff like that.
Yeah. Especially when there's such low tolerances in the glanding process. Like when you're just making one off into a box or whatever, you got the room in the world. You can play with it. You can redo it. But yeah, when you've got one chance to do it and do it right, that extra 10 seconds is.
Did you feel like Eminem there?
What?
You've got one chance.
Yeah.
Do not miss a chance to blow. The opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
I'm feeling like it. I bet you are too. You ain't thrown up yet, though.
No, not yet. No spaghetti yet. My knees are weak, but I think that's just the age. I've already cut it, but
Just ringed it, didn't we?
it's just link it on. You go around, but just don't squeeze as hard.
Yeah.
And that's it. Just because you're only going through the PVC, you don't need to squeeze hard. And then
I've had that on the main
Out of the way. It's just persuading the armour in so that they accept the gland.
corn piece.
Do you want this plate off?
Yes.
So this is literally a flimsy. The gland's thicker than this plate, so you don't want to be putting it under any unnecessary pressure.
It can't be under any stress.
Yeah.
But it's also got to be absolutely spot on.
Spot on to all this.
Yep. So this is it. Right then. So now, banjo first. I'm gonna have to have a look at it. And the lock knob as well, mate, please.
Come on, you. There you go.
Lovely.
What do you reckon? Just finger tight for now until we know the score?
Yeah, finger tight now. Right, what I'm going to do is shift these as well.
Yeah.
Right, I like to be right amongst it. So, what I might need to do is put a ratchet strap on somewhere up there to lift it or whatever. But we'll see where it goes. Perfect example. Then you put your, so that like locks it in place.
So now when you pull on it,
Yeah. I don't know whether it'll pull through those. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to unloosen the screws in here so I can bring it forward slightly and then let it sit over the back. That is it, that's all it was.
so it does sit over the back.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose that's what governs where it lies, I suppose, isn't it? So makes
See,
sense.
we should have took a bit more notice.
Yeah, yeah. I wish I knew that technique, like in this switch. I'll show you the photos later.
Yeah.
But yeah, this switch room was.
But
It was a pig. I was running the job as well. I was probably a little bit out of my depth, mate. But I got it done. You do, don't you? But yeah. So got them to curl.
yeah,
With the thing. Look, because it's a demolition site, you put them in and then they come and spray paint it all red so that the idiots don't come and chop it out. But yeah, managed to get them.
oh that looks awful, that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they come in. Have I got a picture of the outside? It's only temps. It was only there for 6 weeks, which is why we've just put them through the door.
Yeah, but like I said to you with this, the more bends you put in, the more 90-degree bends you put in a short amount of space, what it does, it locks the arm of the cable. So
Has
when you
no
do your
give.
last one,
Yeah, I managed
doesn't want it all.
to get them away in the end, but yeah, it was.
that's nice. It's a well done job in a bad situation. You know?
And there's a switch, tiny little switch, to get those two in as well.
FS, what's it
You
called?
see, there's the 120s I was showing Tony that I curled in. Wish I had Tony there, to be fair. And
Well,
that's
just
it,
for
so-
my repartee and
You would have made it a lot easier.
fantastic stories. Right, there we go.
Let's bring it in. That is impressive, mate.
That's in. What I was concerned about was the two bolts on this side. They went in relatively easy. And what had happened, if you can see it, you go on that side, the back, when we took the plate off, and that had to sit at the back, and that, well, both of us, when we took it off, we haven't realised,
Yeah.
and that's what was putting us out. I took the screws out, 10 mil, the whole of the trunking came forward, then I was able to ratchet cable up in the air, loop it over the back, let it down, and then it sits perfect. So we've got the bolts in, and that's that cable landed now.
Boom.
That has gone like green, by the way.
Yeah. Could have been a lot worse.
Oh, it could have been,
Look at the relief in his eyes.
it could have been dramatically worse. I'm really happy with that.
That's how the master does it.
There you go. He's round there.
Yeah. Right, so I've finally got this switch fitted with a lot of messing around. Now I'm just going to shear these off. So these are basically these are plastic caps which go onto the bolts. When you get to a certain torque, they snap off to let you know that you've obviously reached that desired torque. And yeah, it takes the element of having to have a calibrated tool and all that stuff out of the equation. So just line these up.
There is that.
There we go. So that's what they do. They shear off. And then, yeah, I've just been told if you do want to get them undone, you actually put a socket on there, which is obviously bigger, and then you can loosen them off again. Yeah, got a little tool shop as well, yeah. It's called Loadout.
Loadout, is that a website, yeah?
Yeah, loadout.shop it's called.
I'd rather give you my money than some.
Yeah, nice one.
Yeah.
Right, so I've finally got this fitted, messing around. I'm just going to turn it on, and then just run my continuity testers between the contacts on the bottom and the bus bar as just a little check basically for the next guy that comes along, because then I can sleep easy knowing that they've bitten onto the bus bar. I've got a sound connection there. Obviously it will get tested and everything anyway, but that just proves that they've made a good connection and it's good to go. I'm now going to start prepping this cable so this can get put away onto the pads at the bottom. Gone and got my lugs. Now I'm going to get them all bolted in so that I can then measure the cores up, mark the cores, get them all chopped, double check, and then yeah, we'll get crimping.
So, fire that up. There. What you do is you feel a little bit of resistance because it's hitting the shoulder of the barrel, right?
Yeah.
So it'll go up, you'll go, and then you'll just feel, it's hardly anything, and you feel a little bit of resistance. There.
And that's where it's getting tighter.
Yeah. So now, transfer that.
That's your cut.
Put it underneath, right, like that. You flap it to the bottom, that's it there, that's exactly where you want to cut.
Oh, you want to go across it, not parallel.
No, you don't want to go with it,
yeah,
you
yeah.
go across it, because what it does, as it's cutting, it squashes it. See? Now if you look at it, it'll be ever so it won't be perfect.
No, but it's helping you out.
So slightly,
yeah. No, nice
and that
one.
gives you your start of your lug. Oh, you know when Matt was on about an invention he was made, and
Yeah.
I thought I'd done it the other month.
Yeah?
Like a conduit threader, but like what goes on an impact driver or an impact wrench.
Oh, yeah.
I even got a thing made as well.
Yeah?
Like a mock-up. I got a big, like a 32mm socket, got the actual threader, got it welded to it.
Oh, really?
Put it on, oh yeah, so
Fair play, like.
It's only like it's really rough.
Yeah, but it's just a concept, isn't it?
Just
Proof
to
of
see if
concept.
It worked anyway. It did work, and then I went and took it into work and showed this lad. He went, right.
Oh, really?
Buy them online.
See, I always said, imagine, you know, like all these battery tools, imagine if you could have a 110 lead adapter that clips on. But apparently, it's not possible.
Due to the voltage or the...
Yeah, the drill would have to be bigger, but it's like, do you know what I mean? As soon as your battery runs out, you can just obviously...
Yeah, your battery's run out, but there's a power...
Yeah.
There you go.
Definitely 120s, yeah? Tony's trying to set me up to fail. Nah, he's been told these are 120s. I've just been scratching my head a bit. It's actually a 150, so... Yeah, makes you feel a bit better about how you did with the gland, though, doesn't it? Yeah, see? It's not just a little 120, mate.
No, yeah, it's not one of those baby ones. I never even thought of that,
Yeah, it's an even bigger feat.
Bigger.
Yeah. You did well, mate, to be fair.
I was quite pleased with that.
So now I'm just going to strike across the lug. Is how all the pros do it, isn't it, Tone?
What's that?
Striking across the lug so that, I mean, this one's got no play in it anyway, but so that it don't spin or whatever, and then, do you know what I mean?
You're putting your mark across
yeah. Got taught that by a HV guy, putting them away.
Yeah, that's a good thing to get into the practice of, definitely.
Yeah. It's not too bad with this, with the triangular stuff, but it sits quite snug, doesn't it? But on some cables, they're loose as fuck.
Particularly singles.
Yeah.
Because they're round, so you could put it in and you could, and it'll move 3 or 4 mil. You crimp it back and put it back on.
Yeah. Especially like them 500s or something. And you went.
There's no way.
Game over, innit? It's the crimp part in the back, is it?
It should be in the back.
Just double tap these ones, yeah?
When it's at 150, you might get 3.
Yeah?
Yeah, in fact you will get 3,
Yeah.
I did the other end.
Sweet. Right, that's one done. Just doing them sort of loose for now, and then I'll get them super tight, and I'll get the torque wrench out to finish them off. Let's get the next one done. Got 2 of them in, just well tight but not super tight. I'll get these last 2 in and I'll catch up with you guys when I'm talking them all down. Right, so cable has been retied with the earth down the other side now, and it pretty much stayed where it was, to be fair. So Tony's worked his magic there. It's a 150, I think I said before, but it's actually a 150, not a 120. Yeah. So yeah, fair play to Tony for doing that. Look at it, man, smashed it. Comes down, goes into the bottom there, so they're just bolted on. I've got the earth looping around there as well on the side. So I'm going to get the torque wrench out now. We'll get them tightened up, and then that will probably be it for the day.
I reckon, yes, 10 to 5 now.
Tone's got these in. He's let me have the fun, look, and he's done all these. He was swearing.
A little bit. Those 2 were okay. The earths obviously were okay, but that was, as you can see, if you follow it, they actually were.
Yeah, because it's going all the way round to that one there, so he's had to leave.
I think it was 4. I needed 4 meters.
And you've literally just got the 6 inches to turn it around as well.
That's the trying to bend a cable of that magnitude in that short space.
Yeah.
Is just, well, it's impossible really. If I'd put it at the back, we wouldn't have got it. We wouldn't have actually got that cable out.
Yeah.
So I had to bring it to the front to allow me to pass it over the lip of
play
the
with it.
So
Yeah. All fun and games.
Oh, hilarious.
Right, let's get this thing set up, and then yeah, I'll catch up with you guys when we're ready to start tightening up. Right, so I've got this, I've got these all lugged up, all bolted down, semi-tight, but the instructions, if I turn them the right way up, are saying 50 Newton meters for these. So all, you know, different configurations have different ratings, but for this, what we're doing is 50 Newton meters. I've got this on, and funnily enough, I must have been doing 50 last time, so it's already set up, and we'll just start tightening it up. There's one. 2. So easy. You think like the tolerances are, you can set them obviously, but I've got mine set to, I think it's like 2%, which basically means it's very easy to go over. But that should sort that out. There we go. There we go, happy days. So that's that all done. The earth doesn't have one, so we just do that Tony tight. But yeah, that's it. We're going to leave the shrouds off and that, leave it for the boys,
for the testing purposes, yeah.
So yeah, that's it. I'll wrap this up with Tony, probably over a pint. We're going to get a pint?
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah. Right, so before I get told off, like I did last time, I have marked them to show that they have been torqued and that they don't move. Tony is my witness. I got told off last time, but yeah, they're all done. I'll catch you guys in a sec. I think that will do. Yeah, that'll work. Right, I'm at the local watering hole, just pulled up, gonna have a quick beer before hitting the road. I've got a sick kid and it's quite late. Yeah, just a swift one, but I'm gonna enjoy it, especially with the legend Tony. Speaking of Tony, what a guy, man. A fountain of knowledge, so much experience to tap into, full of tips and tricks. And yeah, just a real nice guy. I've enjoyed spending the day with him. Hopefully you guys have too. He let me take the cream. I have still got it after 6 months. I had to dust the tools and my knees off. Made a few schoolboy errors as well, where I'm not used to it. But yeah, I have still got it, and yeah, I've really enjoyed it, and hopefully, you know, it's made a good video that you guys can enjoy. I'll put the link to Tony's channel below. Make sure you go give him a subscribe. Loads of that type of content. So if you like what you saw today, he's a master at it, full of information. So yeah, make sure you subscribe, check his videos out. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button. It supports the channel. But if you're liking content like this, stuff in the workshop, any of the videos that I do on the channel, you're just up to date with all the content I've got coming out. Thanks for watching again, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.